Imagine the very foundation of American justice, impartiality, the rule of law, suddenly starting to crack under immense political pressure. This week we saw that crack turn into an open fissure in the heart of the Department of Justice. Two federal prosecutors in Miami, in the high-stakes Southern District of Florida, resigned. Their reason? They refused to be part of what they called a politically charged criminal investigation targeting former President Barack Obama and key intelligence officials. This isn't just an internal dispute. It is a stunning, unprecedented act of protest that raises a terrifying question. Is the Justice Department now being weaponized for political revenge? The resignation sent a shockwave through the Southern District of Florida, or SDFL, an office already known for overseeing some of the nation's most politically sensitive cases, including the classified documents charges against President Donald Trump. According to reports, the immediate aftermath was a tense, emergency, division-wide meeting called by U.S. Attorney Jason Redding Quinones, a recent Trump appointee. As one prosecutor told MSNBC, everyone is on pins and needles. No one wants to be dragged into something that could compromise their ethics or career. The fear is palpable because this is an office built on the idea that political loyalty stops at the courtroom door. When experienced prosecutors start resigning to preserve their ethical boundaries, it signals something deeply, fundamentally unsettling. To understand why this new investigation is so alarming, we have to look back to the 2016 election and the long, winding road of the Russian interference probe. The investigation at the heart of the current crisis is reportedly a sweeping conspiracy probe. The targets are familiar figures who have already been scrutinized: former CIA Director John Brennan and former FBI officials Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. For years, these individuals have been lightning rods for controversy. Strzok and Page, in particular, became infamous when anti-Trump text messages they exchanged were uncovered by the Justice Department Inspector General back in 2018. The texts led to their removal from Special Counsel Robert Mueller's team and eventually their departure from the FBI. Peter Strzok was the top counterintelligence agent who actually opened the FBI's initial Russia investigation, codenamed Crossfire Hurricane, in July 2016. This history has fueled a long-standing claim by political allies of the president that the initial investigation into Russian interference was a politically motivated witch hunt designed to undermine the 2016 campaign. Now, years later, and after multiple prior inquiries, including Special Counsel John Durham's probe and an investigation by the Justice Department Inspector General Michael Horowitz, found no criminal wrongdoing by Brennan or other senior officials, the Justice Department is reportedly approving over 30 new subpoenas. The subpoenas seek records tied to that same 2016 investigation, documents, emails, and texts from July 2016 through February 2017. This history of prior exoneration has led some within the department to openly dismiss the new subpoenas as performative or overtly political. The two resigning prosecutors reportedly told their colleagues they could not take part in something that would violate their ethical responsibilities. It was, in the words of one source, a line in the sand drawn by career staff uneasy about the direction of the inquiry. Adding to the alarm is the irregularity in how these subpoenas were issued. Subpoenas of this magnitude are normally signed by assigned line prosecutors, the people handling the case day to day. In this instance, however, several were reportedly signed by Executive Assistant U.S. Attorney Manolo Rebozo, the third highest-ranking official in the SDFL, whose role is typically administrative, not direct prosecutorial work. As one former federal prosecutor noted, when leadership starts signing off on politically sensitive subpoenas instead of assigned prosecutors, it's usually a red flag. It suggests that the usual protocols, the safeguards that prevent the misuse of power, are being circumvented. It raises the specter that the investigation is being pushed from the top down, overriding the judgment of the career professionals who are sworn to enforce the law impartially. The Southern District of Florida is now a flashpoint, and now critics warn it risks becoming a stage for retaliatory prosecutions against political opponents. Federal prosecutors rarely resign in protest. When they do, It's a desperate alarm bell. The Justice Department's credibility rests entirely on the independence of its prosecutors. If even a handful feel they are being coerced into politically driven cases, that fundamental foundation begins to crack. At stake is not just one investigation. It is the public's trust in the impartiality of American justice. The moment prosecutors start fearing political assignments more than criminal ones, it becomes less about law enforcement and more about a loyalty test. The resignations in Miami may seem like an internal dispute for now, but history has shown that moments like this often foreshadow something much larger. It's a sign that the political battles of Washington are now being fought, not in the halls of Congress, but in the deepest, most sensitive divisions of American law enforcement. The consequences for the integrity of our justice system could be catastrophic. What do you think of this situation? Does this mark a new troubling chapter for the Justice Department? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful and want to stay informed about these critical developments, please take a moment to like this video, share it with others who need to hear this, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dive analysis. Thank you for watching and stay vigilant.